Hey, I'm wearing my Shoppers Drug Mart reading glasses. It's Tuesday, October 17th. It's 4:46 p.m. and I need to get dressed because Raquel Haber just called. She's like, I'm in your hood. And by the way, I've been wondering, have I always been really fat and can I not get skinny? But I found a picture on my Facebook from just 4 years ago where it says I was 152 pounds and I've actually got no love handles. I actually the waist looks like, it should, like James Bond's waist kind of thing. And I'm 182 pounds around now. So that's 30 pounds I gotta lose. And I haven't been to the gym for 3 weeks now. So we need to get going. Okay, Raquel just replied to my little story saying, you report everything. Yeah, so don't tell her that, I don't really have anything going on in my life, so just, the fact that somebody called me and I'm going downstairs is, a big thing to report. And also don't tell her that I put on a bit of deodorant and a bit of, aftershave. I didn't even shave, but I put on some so I'd smell nice. And sometimes, it might give me allergies, but I wanted to, smell okay for her. So I don't know, is that love? I don't know what that is. Okay, that was fun because I left my apartment, so that was a big thing. And then I sat and talked to a human being, so that was another unique thing. And it was a girl, which is another layer of impossibility for me. Raquel is kind of in the same place as me where she needs to start making money. So we were kicking around business ideas, but obviously I don't have any big idea yet. Well, I've got some ideas, but I need to sort of implement them and see what I can do. What I do like is that she brought this up again, as she has in the past, saying that I need to be like the Canadian Larry David. We need to do a show about kind of my foibles and stuff. So, I got to figure out how to do that. Maybe I could pitch it to CBC. But I told her about my name, Celebrity Josh, and how Woody Allen changed his first name Allen into his last name. She's like, yeah, but your first name can't be Celebrity. I'm like, why not? And she's like, you just sound like an idiot. And I'm like, yeah, okay, well, I already knew that. And we chatted for a while about Harvey Weinstein and all that kind of crap. And then I was thinking, we should have been recording this. This could have been our podcast, talking about... And here's another idea. Oh, I just thought of an idea for a show, but I can't tell you. I don't want to say it because I'm afraid. So I'll search to see if I can get the .com, and then maybe I'll get on here. And then I'll tell you what it is once I've registered it. Okay, my show idea for the title was Arts and Crap, and I just searched, and that's actually the name of a podcast already, so never mind. So I'm at Glendon College now for a meeting of Friends of Glendon, and when I walked into the building, an older woman said, excuse me, is this the lobby? I'm meeting somebody in the lobby, and I'm like, are you here for the Friends of Glendon meeting? She's like, yes, oh my god, I asked the right person because I could tell you weren't a student. I wish it weren't so obvious that I'm not a student. She was like, are you a professor? Which I guess isn't that bad. I could be a young, hip professor. Anyways, she's replacing the other woman who is part of this retirement organization that donates money to Friends of Glendon. Anyways, we're locked out of our room right now, so I'm just exploring the hallways. Actually, I went to the washroom, and now I'm exploring, and check this out. What I love about some professors is that they have their cartoons that they've put on a bulletin board, and you can't see the dates here, but they're 1995 and this slightly newer one from 1996, and the email address of the Dilbert author is at AOL.com. So 1995 is when I graduated here, so that was 22 years ago, and that's exactly when the internet was just starting to come out, and you'd get CDs in the mail that allowed you to sign up for the internet with America Online, so it's a lesson for you kids.
Somebody's got the technology at home too.
And do we know that anybody's going to attend that way?
No, but it would make it easier.
Just had a nice chat with the security guard. I told him about my idea where I just want to start doing comedy right into my mic, just talking to my phone, no graphics, no editing and all this, just stand up. And he's like, that's perfect. It's got to be pure, the simplest solution. So he totally agrees, because remember in my Instagram story a few days ago, I was like, I gotta keep it simple as possible, as pure as possible. He was talking about how he saw Russell Peters, he has DJs and all these fancy outfits and stuff, and he's like, that's not you. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm simple. Anyways, I just want to show you this. I'm famous. Locker for rent. So if anybody wants to rent a locker in my building, let me know. Another reason to do just pure comedy with a mic or just talking to my phone rather than having graphics come up and everything, other than saving the time it takes to do that, is that I can then use it for stand-up comedy at clubs. I can take those jokes and go do them at amateur nights, or one day professional nights. I should be looking at the lens. It's actually over here. And the other thing is that it'll hone those chops. I'll get used to writing and telling jokes I'll get used to writing and telling jokes that I can do at clubs. So it'll be honing skills that I can then use anywhere. If I go visit New York or LA or Miami. Is this an attractive position? Hello, ladies. That's my problem, this double chin. If I was like this, it would be totally cool to be doing videos beside my CPAP machine that I cover with a pillowcase so that the light doesn't bother me. Speaking of which, well, not my CPAP necessarily, but my humidifier, I thought of a joke this evening about the humidifier, so I'm going to record it in a text to myself, like I'm going to send an oral text, like I'm going to speak into a text, so I'll be able to hear it, and then I won't forget it, and then I'll listen to it tomorrow. I guess I could tell it to you, but Instagram stories have to be 15-second clips, and I think the joke might be like 30 seconds, so I don't want to get into breaking it up. Anyway, there's just one thing I wanted to tell you about the charity meeting tonight. I actually contributed. I've been going to this thing for like 5 years, and I don't really understand what we do, so I can't really contribute much. But today I thought of something. I wanted to spend $150 on cupcakes with little notes to give out next week to the students and hopefully encourage those students to come to our AGM, our annual general meeting on November 1st. But I was like, wait a minute, spending money for maximum 150 students and you're hoping that one of them will come, but you still haven't given them an incentive to come to the meeting. So I said, instead of that money, and also instead of the money that we're paying for the catering, because they were budgeting $150 for like veggies, and there was $20 that would get you 12 Swedish meatballs and another $20 that would get 12 mini egg rolls. And I'm like, what is this? I said get pizza. Actually, it wasn't my idea to cancel the other bits and get pizza instead. I think I just said why did I say get pizza? Let me think. My idea was to get people to actually come to the meeting. So I said instead of spending the money on the cupcakes, put up posters around saying free pizza at this meeting so people will come and they'll be able to have an actual meal. It'll be an incentive. Like when I went to that solar panel thing just for the pizza. I said also, put some money into like a contest. Eventually we decided, okay, it'll be 3 $25 gift certificates to Tim Hortons. And on the poster you can say, for a chance to win one of 3 certificates. And we decided it'll only be for the students who come. So there you go. So yeah, instead of $150 on, a few egg rolls and another $150 on cupcakes hoping people will come, I said, yeah, take the $150, get pizza, we feed everybody, we're going to have more than enough food. And then, some contests. So I'm thinking like a marketer. So if you go to Glendon or went to Glendon or want to come for free pizza, I'm not sure if you have to be a student. Anyways, you should come November 1st. I think it's a Wednesday. Annual general meeting. It'll be fun. There'll be pizza. There'll be me. Okay, good night.